Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We are currently in Skellige. We've reached Kaer Trolde, where our next main story objective is to go to the port near Kaer Trolde. Got a little sidetracked last episode, doing a hunt for some drowners, which ended up being a water hag. But I'm here now, so let's see what happens.
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye. What's left when we are gone? How shall we be remembered?
These people all seem intense.
Will they speak of us with respect or disdain? Bran was a
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
silence. 'Tis her decision.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Tuirseach has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
You knew Bran?
Yes, he was well respected. Unlike his wife.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bade Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Kaer Trolde stand open to all who held Bran of Clan Tuirseach dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
So I can say, go to the wake with me, not in the mood for a wake, or want to run away with you, spend some time alone. One of these seems not like the others.
Come to the wake with me?
Gladly. Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanet?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Reading my mind, or really hate it when you read my mind?
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see. Did you learn anything in Velen?
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira.
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
Hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellige a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Crach.
White Wolf!
Greetings, Crach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Crach, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
So Yen is gonna wear black and white. What a surprise. I jest, of course, but it really does suit her very well. So, quest is The King is Dead, Long Live the King. Interesting title. 2 objectives: put on new clothes for your meeting with Yennefer, and meet Yennefer at the entrance to Kaer Trolde Keep. where is the inn? The pathing is not pointing me in any direction at all. I suppose I'm going to head to the notice board, because that should give me all the points of interest in the area.
Last night was...
Don't eat so much. Why you spit not? Because if you get hit in the gut and those hairs get tangled in your entrails.
Alright. Beware, a dirty scum's about. Good folk of Skellige. Last week in the moors I found a man, not moving a bit, so figured him for a stiff. Turned out he was breathing, but was so drunk he had booze instead of blood in his veins. I did not want him to freeze, for while it may be spring, the nights are still cold, so I took him to my house. The moment he sobered up a bit, he drank my whole supply of mead, ploughed my wife, and stole my brother's horse. I'm warning you, if you ever meet a drunkard called Audrin, best slay him on the spot and avenge me. This Audrin gets around. We've seen him in a few notices. Contract. Stolen sword. Olaf, lead guard at Kaer Trolde, would like to make the following known. Someone snuck into the Craite armory and stolen the sword known as Kolu. The yellow-bellied scoundrel who did the deed was seen leaving the village via the southern gate, heading towards the old fort. Whosoever helps recover the sword will receive a reward worthy of his efforts, and whoever helps the thieves, a death worthy of his treachery. Contract. Woodland Spirit. Warriors of Skellige, if there's a man of ye brave enough to face the Woodland Spirit, the cruel oppressor of the inhabitants of Fairland, he'll get a reward that'll keep him in mead for a long while. We're not rich, but we've gathered a fair bit of coin between us. Come to Fairland and ask for Sven. Contract. Muir Diablin. I think I've already done this one. Craving glory and gold, got a sharp blade and not afeard of death, then come see Bjorg the master boat builder, for he's got work for you. It's the Muir Diablin in the Kaer Trolde Bay. They need to be killed, or they've multiplied and grown so fierce you run into them every time you leave the harbor. Kill the beasts and you'll become famed throughout all the isles, and your purse will be heavy with gold. Yep, already done that one. Gwent lessons. As previously discussed, I am not doing Gwent this playthrough because it's not exactly the best watching, and I haven't really invested the time to learn it right now. But notice says, I'm currently taking on pupils for lessons in the playing of Gwent. I shall only teach those who display discipline, a logical mindset, and the will to learn. Those with special aptitude are particularly welcome. Pupils must acquire and supply their own decks. I also am seeking more experienced players as partners to provide a challenge and chance for the mutual improvement of our skills. Eramon, Druid. Fistfights. Strong as a sea lion, slippery as an eel, and ready to fight against the beast, join our tournament and face the mightiest fists in the Isles. Valrad of Kaer Trolde, Einar of Faro, and Grim of Arendjorn. Don't delay, glory and honor are just a fist fight away.
Shouldn't eat or drink too much for a raid again.
After the rebel till you drop.
And I still don't have an objective for where to get my clothes for Yennefer. Or for my meeting with Yennefer. Not this way, I can tell you that much.
We going by the tavern later, you know, get splattered. You bleed on and on like an old
Oh!
Here. Watch it!
You drink last night too?
Lead our ways,
Our valiant king! Red is our law.
Oh, here's the inn. This person has a name. Erica. She doesn't want to talk to me right now, apparently.
This has gotta be Yen's room. She always did like space. And luxury.
Well, she told us she still had the unicorn. way back at the beginning of the game. And there's access to the stash here. I'm going to stash some relics and the Witcher gear I'm not currently using. And I'm also going to stash the books, because I don't need books and I don't like to sell them. Rather, I don't need books in my inventory. I've got a bunch. This is going to take a bit. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, well there's those stashed away. Geralt, you don't need to jump on the stash. Where, pray tell, would she have put the outfits? Elegant Skellige shirt, Skellige tunic, Skellige breeches, Skellige festive slippers. Of course. Alright, so let's equip. So I can either wear, looks like, kind of a little bit of brown or blue. If she's wearing black and white, I feel like this is a bit better fit. Skellige breeches. Yeah, the feline gauntlets are a better fit for this outfit than the griffin gauntlets.
Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for our... Who exactly is she to me?
And who is this random person that just walked in, I wonder? Clan Craite warrior. Just a random AI pathing, sending them through Yennefer's in-room.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Alright, so let's meet Yennefer at the entrance to Kaer Trolde Keep.
These continental dandies come a strutting, then we gotta drag their corpses out of here.
Swords, but I prefer my trusty axe.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
Watch your strut.
Well, stop blocking the path then. That is an impressive location for a keep. I'm going to say that right away.
Friends we show heart, foes we show our eye.
Apparently you enter the keep through a mine shaft. Or it looks like a mine shaft anyway. Maybe shaft is not the right word. Maybe it's like a mine pathway. Like once you go down the shaft, I don't know.
There are horns that amidst the cliff.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
I'm Geralt, a Witcher.
Berna, Queen of Skellige. I'm glad we've met, but you must forgive me. Duty calls.
Lovely outfit. You look dashing.
Thank you. You're dazzling.
You know, I really missed your candidness. I'm glad we're here together.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Crach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
Think our young beau will set off on another adventure?
Grand those swords, but I prefer my trusty axe.
Farewell feast.
Bread, sheep's milk cheese.
Our wagon's full of loot we ripped from the black ones.
We've also wine from the temples of Nudity, remote ones.
I really love the way her dress flows.
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe. Remember that.
Lady Yennefer. Sir,
Greetings, Armbold. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Crach on Craite.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres. Follow me, please.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious Witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
That was ages ago. Hjalmar and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honour. That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand. Blue Boy Lucas, Madman Lucas's firstborn. And choking down a stockfish over there is Otrek on Hindar.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls, exclusively.
Ceres on Craite is the daughter of a Jarl, Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
Do you know every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor? Look at him. Likely lot.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Crach about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating, but I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Well, I've had good luck with races, so why not?
Gladly. What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was, ready to puke from all the boredom. Let's go! We're here. From this spot, you must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Yalma's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first, wins.
I'm ready.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
It's a foot race.
Won, but only by a hair.
No such thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's. See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a witcher, Sparrowhawk. Could likely happen to any of us. Enough of the nattering, let's drink.
Yeah, may not have been the... I don't even know the word. The chivalrous, maybe? Not quite chivalry, but, you know, thing. But I got my own pride to worry about.
Can't today, for good reason, believe me.
Well, if not today, then when?
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
Well, that's... Ominous isn't the right word, but intriguing at the very least. Well, before I go through that door, I'm going to call an end to the episode here. You know the drill, click over there. Join me next time when we go through the door and see what Yennefer has to tell us. See you then.